Okay, let's go ahead and get started there, everybody. Welcome back to another Conceptis stream, or a portion of the stream, I should say. Um, okay, OBS, you should be changing the value right at this moment in time. What's going on here? You were showing it earlier. Okay, and I'll just do that. Um, Sorry about that. OBS giving me some difficulties. But hey, we're coming back to you with another Conceptus. So, um, and of course, as soon as I get started, my nose starts to run. 1 second, let me mute myself so you don't have to hear it. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so today we got ourselves some Conceptus. New set has been brought forward, so for those of you watching this later on YouTube, yeah, unfortunately, you know, um, a lot of the puzzles that I wasn't able to get to have been reset. So there isn't really any, not much we can do about that. But we're gonna be doing this for about an hour. Then we'll have, um, like a just chatting. I need to kind of check on my email. I don't think I've gotten anything. Um, you know, I need to check to see if I've gotten any kind of feedback at all from Hoya Play concerning the copyright claim. But obviously that will be something that we'll cover after we're done with this. And then, of course, later on tonight we have um, Warframe. Um, so with all that being said, I think it's time for us to kind of get started on this, shall we? So first thing that we'll go with is the Pic-a-Pix. So apparently an easy puzzle. And let me go ahead and get that viewable for everybody. There we go. Okay, and let's get started, shall we? Okay, so 9. Interesting. We got about 3 there. That's right in the middle, but we don't know where the rest of them are. So, oh god damn it, I did it again. Right, I keep on forgetting that I really need to ask them to change um, these preferences for like having them set for the profile. Um, so, okay, well, let's see. Um, hmm. Well, for this one here, we'd have basically 3 there, you know, and then 7 here. But as you can see, there's 2 spots, right? Um, so it might, you know, um, you might have that and that as a possibility. So, um, so really, what we're gonna have is, you know, we're gonna be seeing one there, and then 5 blue here. And those are guaranteed, you know. I can at least guarantee those, but everything else, not guaranteed. So we'll have to see what else we can do. Okay, so we have the one here already done. So I know there's nothing else over here. And with the 3 here, that means I can put 3 more over here. Because, we could have, you know, 3 here for the 9. So that's awesome. We can clear that one, and I see we have a 2 here. So already I see this 3 here is going a little bit further to the right than normal. So we can put a blocker here. So I know that this 3 here isn't there. So that means with the 2 here, we can put one more there. So that's awesome. And then of course we have the, blues that are there that we can get rid of. Let's see. Oh, hey, we have a single yellow here. It's not a double, so there can't be anything there, which means we have our 9. So 2 has to be here, which means, and there's no 2 here, which means 3's there. And we got our 7. Just enough left to fill that in, and then we got our last 3, so we're good on those. Okay, so let's clear out some more of these. We got the 2, the 1, and we got another 2 here. And unfortunately, there's no additional yellows on these 2 spots, right? So this 2 here has to be there with the 3, and we're done. So okay, let's see. We got the 1 done, we got the 2 done, and once again we got a 2 here, and same thing that we had over there for this 2. We have the same thing over here for this 2, and then we got a 3, but we have another 3 here. So there's something else over here, So we don't know where it is, so we'll have to leave it alone for now. But we got a 2 here for that one, and there's that. Which means we have the 2, a blue 1 that has to be here, and another 2 after that for that one. So there could be a 1 here, so we're going to leave this one alone for right now. But we have a 4 here. That's fine. Don't know where the other 4 is. No, so we'll have to leave that alone. We have the 1 here. Okay, so that's good. That's fine. And then we got a 2 here for that one. And once again, we're same thing that we had over here. We got the 2, a blue 1, and another 2, and then nothing else. So that's done. Because we have a blue 1 there and blue 1 there, which means there's our 2. 2 here, 2 there. Those are done. So now, I mean, this 5 could either be here or it could be here. Either way, this middle value there is the proper yellow. And as I look at this, I see we have a yellow, we have a blue, and we only have a single yellow. So this yellow right there is that one. So helps out a little bit because we can look at this and we go, oh, okay, with this kind of stopping anything like directly in the center here, we have 5 on the left and 5 on the right, and we can't put these 2 3s together, so that means we have to have 1 over here, which is either here or there. Either case, you got that middle one right there, and same thing over here, which I mean, coincides with this because we have the 2 there and 2 there. So, but if we look over here, we notice that we have a 3 here for that one, and there's our single one after that. And then we got over here, well, I would think that it would be kind of symmetrical. Well, I mean, it kind of has to be because there's no blue here. Matter of fact, there's our last 4. So those are done. Which this entire column is done because you have your 3 there. So, and then of course you got your 3 here, which closes out that row. And we got 2 here and 2 there for these 2. So, now we look over here and we notice that we have 2, 1, and 1. So there's nothing in between these 2. And then we got a 9. So this one goes way up to the top. Or close to it anyway. So okay, the 1 is done there. So we'll leave those alone. Okay. We have the 1 and 2, which is, already done. Then we got another 2 up here, which is kind of connected to this one. So it could be either here or it could be here. Don't really know. But with this one here, well, it has to be that one. And there's nothing else to the left of it. So this 2 here has to be down. So there's nothing in between these 2. So there's our 2 gone. And then of course we got the 2 here for that one. Do we have the same problem over here though? Let's see. We got the 2, 1, and 1. Nothing in between the blues, so those are gone. And then of course another 9. And stopped. There's nothing over here because that 7 can't fit into that 3, so but our 9 is done there. We'll get to handling this over here quick, soon, but not yet because we have our 1 there. And then of course same problem with this one, we got that 2, so and there's our 2 there. And that means all we have left here is the 5, and we're done. So we got the 1, 2, and 2 done. We got the 1, 1, and 2, and the 1, 1, 1. So we can kind of clear out those. So that's awesome. We're all done with those for the most part. So, all right. Now, we have our 7 here, which clears out this row for our Pic-a-Pix. So that's done. We got a 2 here, okay, and a space. 1, 1, 1, and we got another 2, and 1, 1. So that's what we have so far. And of course, there's nothing in between these 2 ones here, and we got to clear out that one there. So we have 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here for these remaining ones. Okay, that's fine. But we need 3 here for that one, and then 2 there for that. And then we're going to need to do 2 here, space, and then 3 here for that one. And we're all done with our blues. They're all done. So, and then of course we got, the single ones there and the single ones there. Um, so now let's kind of try to finish off our yellows here a little bit. We got 3 here, so need to put that down. This one isn't the 2, so be careful with that. Don't get, you know, don't confuse yourself along those lines. Don't get tricked by that. So we have a 2 there. Um, so our 3 is done and our 2 is done there. Then we have a space in between again for this 2 gone. We have another single one done. So we still got 1 more here, the 2 there, but our 3 here is done. We got both of those 3s. So that's awesome. We cleared that one out. Okay, now let's see. Let me kind of clear out a little bit of the yellows here on this side. So we got that one done, that one done. We got a 2 there, and we got that one done. So there's that. We got all that kind of cleared out. So there has to be a space here and a space here because we can't have any yellows, and there's no other additional colors on that column for that. So, and of course, that one's gone. Let's see. We have this one. We have a 2 at the very end, and that's gone. And we have that single one here. That's also done. So this entire rows has already been completed. And then, of course, we got our last 2 here. Hey there, Killjoy. How you doing there, bud? Welcome back to the stream. How's you doing? How you doing? How's your day been? Okay. And then, of course, we got our 3 here. So there's that. And there's our 5 remaining. So that's all done. And of course, we got our last single one there. So everything else in this column is done as well. So we got a 2 here. And then, of course, we got the remaining 7 there. So that one's done, that one's done, that one's done, and that one's done. So all that's left is the brown colors here, which, are just kind of filled in. So there we go. All done for that puzzle. Just got done with a 12-hour drive home. Oof. Hopefully you took a lot of breaks during that drive because I've typically done 6-hour drives before, and it's not fun trying to do, an extended duration drive, believe me. Unless you have like the best car in the world, like with like somehow some form of like, uh, a car that has like some kind of massaging driver's seat or something like that. It's like, ugh, yeah, no. It's not easy. So, all right. Our Pic-a-Pix is done, so we're gonna move on to our Cross-a-Pix. So you would fall asleep if a car had that. That's the other downside of it. Um, but taking 6 hour, taking the 6-hour drive. Yeah, I typically had to, you know, I typically had to stop at least halfway in the 6-hour drive to um, just kind of get out and stretch my legs. So thankfully, the last 2 cars that I had, decent leg room. So I was kind of happy with that. Hopefully the next car that I can get, if I can get, and positive. Gotta think positive, Jim. Hopefully the next car that I get, I'll be able to get some more legroom again. So, alright, let's go ahead and go to the Cross-a-Pix. So, make that viewable for everybody. There we go. Okay, so the 3 is gone. Can't do those 3 with the 5 and 4 there. So those are easy knockoffs. Those can easily be removed. So um, okay, let's see. Well, with 13 here, I know that I need to have these 3s. That's a given. I have to have them. Otherwise, I won't have enough to, if I take out one of them, I have 6 plus 6 is 12. It doesn't work. So you need those 3. So with the 2 here, we can remove this 4 and this 3 because those won't work to satisfy the last remaining 4. So now I need, with the 9, I need 4 more. So if I do something like, oh, hey, I'm going to do, those, these 4, then yeah, no, it has a problem with that. It doesn't like that, you know, you're screwing up here. So, what it actually is those are gone and these are in. So there's that. All right. Let's see. With 13 here and 13 remaining, well, I gotta fill in all these, so that's nice. We got 11, but we've already filled in 10, so these 2's here are gone. Can't use those, and then I just fill in the last remaining one there. And we're done with that row. So far, doing pretty good. Now with single ones here, I know that I can't have any 3's where the 3's are, so those are gone. And once again, we have some 13's with 2 gone, so we fill in the rest here. And same thing with this one. So, awesome. Now we have 3 here out of 8. It's 5 left. We're not going to get the 5 from these 2 2's over there, so it's just, we have to add in this 3, and it's then one of these 2. I'm kind of leaning towards this one, but I don't know. We can't guarantee that one yet, so we'll hold off on that for right now. Okay, so with the one here, as I could say like, oh yeah, we can add this one in, but we can't because there's no single value anymore on this particular column. So this has to be gone. We have to remove it because it's not usable. Now this over here we can do. Like, this one could still be possible or those could still be possible. So at least that one still kind of works. So we don't know what we can do for this yet. So let's see. What else can we do here? Okay. Well, we have 2 gone. That puts it already at 13 left. And then we already have 8. So, you know, basically 8 out of 12. We got 4 left out of 5 possibilities. Means that 2 has to be in. So, otherwise, we wouldn't have enough to get the 12. So, all right. 3 out of the 4 possibilities there's too much, so we'll have to hold off on that for right now. We have 1 missing, right now. So that puts it at around 14 available on this particular column. Um, so, and we got 6 out of the 13 gone, so there's 7 left, right? Out of 8 choices, so that basically means anything that's 2 or more, like this, has to be in. Otherwise, we wouldn't have enough. 6 plus 6 is 12, so that doesn't work. So, those 2's are in. So that's helpful. We got 7. We need 10, so we need 3 more. Out of 7 possibilities, well, can't use that one. It has to be one of these 2 3s here, right? So we got those, which kind of helps us out over here because all we needed was 3 more. There we go. And our 12 here is done, so that one's gone. We got 11, so we don't know if it's this one or this one yet. So we'll have to hold off on that one for right now. We're close, but, we have to hold up. We have to wait. Let's see, you got 6 here, 4 left, too many choices. Same kind of problems for pretty much all these right at this moment in time. Okay. 5 out of 13, that's 8 left out of 9. So that means anything that's 2 or more has to be in. Otherwise, we wouldn't have enough. 5 plus 7 is not 13, so we need to add in these 2 there. So there's that. But we got 4 left out of the 5. Don't know about the rest, so we'll have to wait for that. 6 out of 12 is 6, but we have 8 left. So we don't have, we're not sure, which ones to pick on that one. So we'll have to wait on that. 5 out of 9 is 4 left. Too many choices. So 5 out of 11 is 6 out of 8. So that means I need to have this 3 in there. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get the 6 needed for the 11. So that 3 is in. So that's helpful. That's nice. So Now, is there anything that I can do on the horizontal? Because I'm pretty much stuck on the verticals right at the moment. At least right at the moment. Let's see. We got 5 out of the 9. We have 4 left. There's way too many different possibilities I could do on that one, so we'll have to wait. 4 out of 10, that's 6. Again, too many possibilities. 5 out of 10, another 5. 8 possibilities, too much. 3 out of 10 is 7 out of 11, too many possibilities here. I got 3 out of the 8 is 5. Unfortunately, we can pretty much use every single last one of these. Because we could do like 2 of these here and the single one there, for example. Or we could do, the 3 and the 2 to get the 5. Any one of these 2's could work with that single one. So we don't know yet. 4 out of 9 is 5 left out of 8 possibilities, which means that we need to actually have this. Because otherwise we won't have the 5 necessary to complete the 9. So we need this one. With 8 for the 9 done, we just have 1 left, which means that one's out. Which means that one's out. Which means that's needed for the 3. So we got that one done. So that's awesome. And with those 2 gone, and the fact that we have 6 left and 5 remaining for the 11, we can fill in everything else here. 12 is done here, so we can block that one off. So, and we just have our 1 left here, and there's our 9 done. So, all right. We got 4 done here, thanks to, filling in everything, which means, we can't use this 3. 3 can't be used for that. We don't have a 1 to use with it for the 4, so that one's out. So we'll have to wait on the rest of these for right now. Yeah, there's too many factors in here still. Although not too much. I mean, we have the 10 already done there, so that one's gone. So, okay, 8 out of 10 is 2, so that one's gone. And 9 out of 13, 5 left, nope. 6 out of 12, out of 8, nope. 4 left there, yeah, nope, okay. And I was able to get rid of a couple of verticals there, so that's not too bad, not too shabby. So 7 out of 10 is 3 out of way too many options, so we'll have to wait on that. 4, 4 left with too many options, so I'll have to wait on that. Okay, so let's check out the horizontals here a little bit, because we took out 2 of them here, which kind of helps us out for these 10s here. So we have 5 here, we have 5 remaining out of 6. That means we can't use this one, and we have to use these 2 for the 10 there. So that's awesome. 8 out of 10 is 2 remaining. Well, we got 2 remaining, so there's those. 8 out of 10, we got 2 left. Unfortunately, we can use any one of these. We could use that one and that one, or we can use that one. I'm kind of leaning towards this one just for the picture alone, but again, I don't know. I don't want to guess, or I don't want to assume, So, but let's look at our verticals here at this moment in time, because we got 10 done here, so that one's gone, that one's gone, and that one's gone. We got our 10 done here, so these are gone. 10 is done here, so that one's gone. We got 8 left there, 2 out of 3, can't really do much there. We got 10 here with 3 left. We have 4 possibilities, so we'll have to wait on that. 8 out of 12 is 4 left, out of 6, too much. 5 out of 9 is 4. With 5 left means that we need to have that 2 in there. So, and then our 10 is done here, so we can close that one down. And we have 6, 2 left. There we go. Fill that one in. 6 out of 9 is 3 left, and we got 3 left. So there's those. Okay. 7 out of 10 is 3 left, 4 remaining, too much. Same thing with that one, so we'll have to hold off on that. So let's kind of look towards our verticals here. Our 10 is done, so that one's out. 12 left out of 13, that one's needed. 12, too many here. 7, too many there. 9, too many there, but we need that one for the 3. So our 8 is done, so that's cleared out. 5 out of 8 is 3 left. Those are needed. 10 out of 11, we need that one. 8 out of 9, we need that one, and we're done. So fairly easy puzzles. Not like the last Cross-a-Pix that I did. My God, that one was rough. So, uh, okay. Let's move on to our number logic puzzles. Now that we've taken care of our picture logic, at least for now. All right, so let's go on to battleships. A medium difficulty, huh? Okay, we'll see about that. Okay, so we got battleship puzzle up. So there we go. Okay, so well, I mean, this one automatically gives me, that I need one more to the right there, which takes care of that too. This zero's gone. This one is now gone, and there can't be anything there. So got those all taken care of. So that's awesome. Now we have a 3 here and only one single 3. So I know that I need 2 pieces at least to be here, right? For this 3, which means that one's blocked off. We can't have, if we're going to have a 3 here, then there's nothing over there, right? With these 2 pieces here, that means everything here is gone. We can't put anything next to it. Otherwise, it has a problem, right? So this 1 here has to be there, and that 2 is done. This 2 only has these 2 left, so that one and that one. So this 3 is done. Ta-da! Okay. So, let's see. What are we gonna do on this one, though? Okay. Um. Hmm. Well, I can't put the 2 up here now. Like, I would say like, oh, hey, I can put the 2 here, right? For this 2, and I'd close out that one. But here's the problem. I just have the one single 2 there. And I would have 2 left down there, right? So I can't have that. I can't have a 2 there, right? Which means this 2 here can't contain that one, right? So we need one there to finish off our 2, which means we need to have the second one right there for this 2. That 2's done, and there's that 1. So, um, to say that this is a medium difficulty is odd. That was probably one of the easiest puzzles. That didn't take very long at all. 2 minutes. And that was just me kind of explaining everything. I probably could have easily solved this in less time, you know. So I that doesn't feel correct on that on this puzzle, but whatever. All right. We got the Hitori puzzle, so let's go ahead and look at that one. Uh, all right, the battleships one. And let's go ahead and bring up the Hitori puzzle for y'all. There we go. We're already 40 minutes into the stream, or 40 minutes in the video, or both, I guess you might say. So, about 20 more minutes. We'll go ahead and stop this, do a little bit of chatting, and then we'll get into Warframe, which, um, we should be joined with Blackheart on. So, look forward to that. All right. Now that we have our Hitori puzzle, First thing I look for is the triples. Those are fairly easy to do because we can clear out and block out that one, for example. We can block that one and that one, that one and that one. Any other triples? Not really seeing any. Or at least not very well. Okay. I see a double, which means the single one here has to be gone. I don't know if you join you guys on Warframe. I don't personally mind their killjoy. It all depends on your MR. So, if you're still fairly low MR, then like my main focus on Fridays is to kind of help out Blackheart. And he may need to do some things that are kind of more high level, more often than not. So, um, if you're low MR, then I would recommend more tomorrow. Because I don't mind helping out anybody that's low MR tomorrow because it's just me. Blackheart does his own stream on Saturdays, so um, I'm a little bit more flexible on helping out people with lower MRs. So you're 22 and 24. Okay, so yeah, you're about the same as Blackheart, but bear in mind, my main focus is just to kind of help out Blackheart, So um, I would recommend you know, getting some Aya or kind of loading up relics for the Warframe Insurgents because I'm gonna try to help out Blackheart with getting the Oberon Prime. So if you want a little bit of a heads up on that, I mean, we're going to be starting up in about an hour or so. I mean, that doesn't really leave you a whole lot of time. Sorry about that, but um, you know, um, but just an idea as to what we may be covering. So, okay. Let's see. Was there any other double knockouts here that we could do? Not really seeing much. So we're gonna go for the ones that are like in between two numbers, like these two right here, the 4 and 4. That means that one's safe. Um, these 7s here, so this 3, the 5, and the 10 are safe. So the 10's gone here. Another 10's there. Another 5's gone there. 3s are fine there. The 1 is safe there. Okay. Right, but I mean, I think I even have some spare, I think I still have some spare blueprints as well for Oberon. It's just sometimes it's good for us to just kind of crack open random relics because of um we might get some extra things cracking random relics with randoms, just for um extra parts that we may not have. Myself included. There's still some parts that I don't have. So that's why we do that sometimes because not only could we get some um, not only are we hunting down the items that he's looking for, but we may get some extra stuff along the way as well. So, you know. Okay. We got a 10 here. That's in between these two 8s, so there's nothing else on the row and column there. We got the 7 here between the two 9s. I mean, it's next to the 10 here, but still. And there's nothing else there. This 9, but, you know, between the two 1s, but again, same thing there, but no other 9s on that row column, so 1 there between the two 9s, but again, next to that 8, but 1 has nothing else. 8 there. See, 6 there. 9 there. And 2 there. I think that's about it that I can see outright for like ones that are like in the center of things. So, all right, so let's go, you know, and check out the ones right next to the our blocks here. So we have the 1, which blocks out that one. Nothing else there. 3. Nothing else. 5. Nothing else. Oh, I missed the 3 over there. Nothing. Okay. We got to 10. Nothing. 6. Nothing. 8. Nothing. 8 blocks that one off. Okay, nice. We got the 5 here. Nothing. 6. Nothing. 4. Nothing. 6. Nope. Oh, wait. That one's gone. 3. Nothing on the vertical anymore, so we don't need to worry about that. 3. Nope. Okay. 5. Nope. 6. Nope. 2. No. 8. No. So that's pretty much everything over here on the right hand side. So let's look over here at the 10. We got the 3. Nothing. 6. 10. Okay. 4. 9 blocks that one off. Nothing else. 1. Nothing. 3. Nothing. 7. Nothing. 7 blocks that one off. Nothing else. 9 blocks that one off. Nothing else. 10. Nothing. 10. Nope. 8 there. 4 blocks that one. Okay. And that's pretty much it for... Oh, nope. We still got that one. So we got our 10 here, and that row's gone. Okay. So that's pretty much it for like surrounding blocks. Now we look at the ones that, you know, could trap in numbers. Like if I did, you know, if I blocked off that one, for example, this 3 would be isolated, and that's against the rules. So we know that this 5 has to be a good one to have. You know, it has to be cleared. But there's no other 5s, so same with this 2 here. Nothing. 10 needs that 1. Nothing. 8 needs that 4, which blocks that one off, so that's nice. Nothing else. Okay. This 9 needs the 1. Nothing else there, and I don't really see any others at this time. So we'll come down here this 4 and you know, take care of the ones that are surrounding it, like this 8. Nothing. And the 9 blocks that one off, and nothing else. Okay, so that 4's done. We'll move over to this 9. We got the 3 there. Nothing. 4. Nothing. Interesting. Okay, so we're now looking at, you know, kind of a difficult situation right at this moment in time because now our normal method of, figuring out what has circles and what doesn't, has kind of come to an end. So we're going to have to kind of think things through a little bit more, you know. So bear in mind, we have these two ones, right? Well, I can't have both of them being circles. That doesn't work, right? And we can't have them both blocks because that isolates the two, right? So that means one of these two has to be a block, right? So let's say like I I knocked that one down as a block, right? Then of course the other one has to be available, right? But here's the thing. Even no matter which one of these two is a block, like, I block off that one, for example, that means, the numbers over here, the 2, 9, 7, 10, 5, 6, and 8, are all going to be isolated. So that means I need to have this 10 being available, which blocks off that one. It has to be open, otherwise it isolates everything inside. Same with this 8. I need this 8 available, otherwise it blocks everything inside. So those two are needed to be clear, to be, possible. So it helps out. But again, we don't really know, you know, these ones right at this moment in time. We don't know, you know, which one, which one is, has to be removed. So, so we have to wait on that. But with this 10 down here, we got the 9, which doesn't block anything off, so we can't do anything more with that. We got this 2 here, which doesn't have anything on the vertical, but has this over here. So that's going to help out, because now we have a little bit of a cascading over here that we can do, such as this 8, which blocks that one off. Nothing else, though. 5, nothing there. 6, nothing there. 7, which blocks that one off. And that's it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, same problem over here. The 4 and 4. Same thing that we have over here, right? So one of these has to be blocked off. Could be that one, could be that one. Either way, like if I have that one closed, okay, then that means I need to have this one available, or, this one open to allow, everything to kind of escape, which blocks off that. And then I need to have this 6 open, you know, because I need to have, even if I have that one closed, I still need to have this 6 available. So, which, as you can see, with that 6 needing to be available, that means this 6 is gone, which means there's a circle there, which blocks that one off. So there you go. The 7 needs to have that circle there to free that 8, so that 7's blocked. This 5 is now available, which blocks that one off. That 7 needs to be circled, which blocks that one and that one, which means that one's clear, that one's clear, that one's clear, which blocks that, and the remaining one is there. And we're all done. So a little bit of, that required, a little bit more knowledge about, how Hitori kind of works a little bit more, because it's not just as simple as, oh, the circles always have to connect. That's one of the game rules. And, the fact that, anything next to the squares are circles, and anything, and you can't have isolated circles. So, those are like the, two simplest rules that they have for the Hattori. But the fact that you have, you know, like the two fours here and the two ones there, it kind of helps you figure out, a little bit more, you know. So got when I first tried to do the Hattori puzzle, I was really confused on it. The rules can be very, I don't know. I felt very confused by the rules that they stated on it. When I first tried to work on the Hattori puzzle for the very first time, you know, like first time that I went on the Conceptis website, and I was like going, oh, okay, what's this Satori? Let me look at the rules, which, hey, you can look at them right down here, right? And they were like going, okay, no number appears in a row or column more than once. That's understandable. Shaded black squares do not touch each other vertically or horizontally, meaning you can't have them next to each other, and which means, if you can't have two black boxes next to each other, then anything surrounding a box has to be a circle, right? So, you know, and when completed, all unshaded white squares create a single continuous area, meaning that, those circles have to connect with each other. And I don't know, I was having some difficulty at one point in time with this one. I forget exactly um my thought line for it was. Um, I think at one point in time I was thinking that um, I could have um, like the single continuous area. I don't think that really settled in my mind very well. So I was trying to do these puzzles, and I made a mistake at one point in time to try to close off, like, have this single one here be completely blocked off, which meant, two continuous areas, which doesn't work with the rules. So, not quite sure exactly how I kind of came to that conclusion at one point in time or whatnot. It's been a while. Um, but needless to say, I kind of struggled initially with the Hitori rules. So, but um, not exactly, the a puzzle that I would say is my most favorite puzzle of the bunch, but it's not bad-ish, you know. Um, out of all the number logic puzzles though, I don't really like the Neurokombi. I I see this one as very. I find a lot of problems with the Neurokombi puzzle overall. So I don't touch this one with the 10-foot pole. So, I mean, you're more than welcome to have at it, enjoy it. If you love it, great, more power to you. But yeah, it's not for me. I don't really like the Neurokombi. It always feels like there's too much, um, especially when you start getting into the more complex puzzles of theirs. Um, I feel as though um, I feel very much like the Cross-a-Pix, the Block-a-Pix, the Fill-a-Pix, the Link-a-Pix when there's a lot of choices and not enough like evidence or clues to figure out where um, how to solve the neurocombi puzzles. So um, so so that's why it's like I typically have a hard time with this one, so I don't bother with it. So um, but our is done for the Conceptus puzzles, so hopefully you enjoyed that. We're going to go ahead and save the rest. The Kakaduku, the Hashi, the Slither Link, the Skyscrapers, the Tic-Tac-Logic, and if we get to it, the Block-a-Pix, Fill-a-Pix, and Link-a-Pix are going to be later. So look forward to that. But we're going to go ahead and close out this Conceptus video. I want to thank Killjoy for stopping on by and chatting with me. I want to thank anybody else that was just kind of lurking in the background. Thank you for being here. Like and subscribe would be fantastic if you're so inclined. Also, if you want to, check out the description for multiple links. Discord, Patreon, Throne, got the stream team down there. If you're if you're interested in joining up in that team, looking for streamers and non-streamers to join up. So if you're interested in that, check that out. Fill out that application and send it in. And then check out the rest of my channel, my YouTube channel, if you're interested for other games that I play, coding streams that I've done in the past, and other little side projects that I've done. So, um, but yeah, that's all there on my YouTube channel. So feel free to check that out if you want to. But that's going to be it for this session of Conceptus. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording right now.